H. Frank Gaertner, and I've published 3 books. One is Sally and the Magic River, one is Our Self-Assembling Universe, and the other one is Who is Us in the Our Self-Assembling Universe series. Well, it's kind of a long story, but it goes like this. Sally and the Magic River came first, and it was a result of a canoe trip that my wife and I took down the Colorado River. And as a result of that trip, it was so inspiring to her that she decided to write a book called Linda and the Chocolate Mountains. We had just passed by the Chocolate Mountains on our way to Yuma in the canoes, and she started writing this book and got writer's block and came to a point in the story where she needed help and gave the story to me and asked me if I could help her with it, and I gave her a little bridging paragraph that I thought was quite wonderful. She didn't like it, and so she gave it back to me, and I took the paragraph to work, and during lunch hour I just started typing, and it was sort of an automatic. I don't know how it happened, but the little passage is right in the middle of the book, and it just went like this both ways. Out came Sally and the Magic River, and it turns out the reason it was so easy for me to make it, to write it, is that I now understand it as a fictional autobiography. In other words, it has a lot to do with me. I had a bad thing happen to me when I was 10 years old. My father died. My mother remarried. We went to the desert and lived in government trailers and surrounded by really strange animals, including rattlesnakes and kangaroo rats and roadrunners and doves and quail and all sorts of things. Coyotes, mountain lions. Anyway, I was really impressed with all of that, and it helped me grow up and led me to a magical life that I now have. So what's true about Sally and the Magic River is Sally is 10 years old, just as I was. A bad thing happens to her, and as a result of her bad thing and all the struggles she goes through to get through it, her life turns out to be magical also. So that's a very inspirational story, I think. I think it's a good story for all the family, and especially for young people, because I have a lot of really uplifting ideas in it, like doing the next indicated thing instead of getting so worried about what happens in the future, is to look at what is right in front of you and to take care of that. So that's there. The other books are kind of in the same vein in a way. They're all part of our self-assembling universe in a sense, having to do with what life is all about. So Sally is like that. Sally is what life is all about. So is our self-assembling universe, and so is Who is Us. Who is Us is a very different kind of book, as is our self-assembling universe. Our self-assembling universe is an art book as well as Who is Us. An art book is an audio website tube book, which means that the references, rather than being regular references, are references of the sort that one will find on your phone. So one of the things I just ask people to do to find out if they like my kind of book is just to do, as an experiment, this one thing and just say, "Hey Siri, YouTube, your body's molecular machines." And in a very brief time you will see one of the best video presenters on the internet producing a video of cells division at the molecular scale, and you get it really clearly that DNA is made, leads to messenger RNA, leads to proteins, leads to the structures that then end up as chromosomes, and it's all there in beautiful color to see and explanation. And then you also see how the cell divides at the end by the machines that cause muscles to move. So I think it's a nice group of books, and one that a group that fits together quite well. So I've enjoyed having the opportunity to hand these books out to people as they walk by. And been nice meeting you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that bag. And that should be it.